Hey guys and girls, welcome back to That's Mr. Camper. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and today is just Gears of War 4 News Day. I can't get away from it. It's so late at night. But today on Twitter, at the end of the day, about to shut the computer off, and then they come out with new Gears of War campaign. I assume that they're campaign shots because it doesn't show any multiplayer maps or anything like that. So I want to show that to you. They also got the Gears of War Collector's Edition statue like they did with Gears of War 3 and Marcus. They came out with JD. He's on a motorcycle. I'm going to get into all that. Let's take a look at these great screenshots from the campaign, assumed campaign. Let's look at this. I believe this is the part where they go into the church. It also shows the part in the mantle kick when they were first introducing the mantle kick for the snatch and grab and everything, where the Locust is on the other side of the pulpit and JD comes across and puts a big fat boot in his face. The next one is the outside shot of the church. You're able to see the entire length of the church inside and out. I don't know why they have more pews there. They should have a few more people than what they got with there. But you see how dark it is. I'm hoping that this is a map. This might be a map in multiplayer, but also might affect the campaign a little bit. Again, the dark and the light at the end of the tunnel, which Gears of War is notorious for that kind of symbolicism. And then we got, maybe this is the outside of the church, some kind of pavilion, some pavilion map like in Gears of War 2 would be absolutely fantastic and really make Gears of War fans really happy, because pavilion was a very popular map in Gears of War 2 and I really liked it. I think it was a map that you can get around and had different avenues to get about the map, and I think that something going back to that in campaign and even in multiplayer would actually be really fantastic here. The other one that I got right here, it's basically the causeways that was in Gears of War 4 when Rod Ferguson was running through and he was showing us the first little snippets of Gears of War 4 where it revealed that JD was the main character and not Marcus Phoenix. You know, the one where they're walking up and then the epic boom when he steps into the light and it's not Marcus Phoenix. This is kind of like the causeways in the campaign that you saw there. The next one here, I don't know if this is going to be the main environment of the outside being in the elements. I hear that that's what's going to be, but nothing's really been confirmed on that. Something to do with a whole lot of villages and exterior outsider. They call JD outsider, but it's going to be the guys that are shunned out of the society, and I wonder if that's what they're going for here. It's just a screenshot. It looks like a giant wheel is falling off, maybe a wheel to a water wheel or something has fallen off and crashed into the landscape. Maybe that's something to do with the campaign, or hell, it might be a map for all I know. But the next one is going to be like more of a shot of the caves, and you can see the tentacles from the Lambenesque kind of little pods that you saw again with Rod Ferguson doing the first part of the campaign with JD, where he pokes it and that liquid splats out and puts out all of his lights. So you can see that in here, and this looks like a cave with a little bit of light. Again, the symbolicism, I never can say that word, but the light at the end of the tunnel again in this screenshot here. The next one, I really like this one because you can see the verticality of the enemies. They are way above the COG players, which I think has something to do with the wretches of Gears of War 3 and before, where they're able to latch on the ceilings, run upon walls. You can see the guy off to the left. He looks like he's hanging onto a wall and about to pounce on somebody. I really like that in the campaign, and I'm kind of sad that they went away with that. I hope the enemies in Gears of War 4 campaign have a lot more verticality to them and they can come at you in very different directions. I really like this screenshot here. The next one that we got shows the buzzsaw in action. You see the buzzsaw flipping off after slicing that dude right in half. So I think that that's really cool, and he's got an immediate shot ready for you again. So he slices that dude in half, and I assume this is from the campaign. I don't think you would be playing as an unarmed swarm player in the multiplayer, so that's the reason why I'm pretty sure that this is all campaign shots. Now, the next one we got is the collector's edition for Gears of War 4. This comes with the statue, it comes with the steel book, the box there, a lithograph, and a keychain for a frag. It has a frag keychain there, and I'm going to go into all the pictures and all the little doodads. There's two different ones that you can get if you want to spend $249. It's a collector's edition, ultimate edition, steelbook plus season pass. And this is JD with the COG armor here, basically. And there's one with an outsider's armor, which will be a little bit later. Let me flip through this and I'll get to the outsiders one. This comes with a steelbook, $249. The steelbook, the season pass, the statue, which measures 11 by 9, so it's a pretty huge statue. The box there, which is pretty cool, and the lithograph that comes with the package. Also, this is an up close shot. I couldn't expand it anymore to get any real more details in it, or it started fuzzing out a little bit. So this gives you a pretty good idea of what the statue is going to look like. No bug screen there, so obviously JD is going to have plenty of bugs in his face if he's traveling down the road on this motorcycle. The motorcycle looks really mean, kind of the mode for off-roading a little bit, and I really like this one. The next one we got here is the actual package here. It's on Amazon. You can get either package on Amazon. I just wanted to show a quick little still shot again of that, and then we're going to go with the picture of JD, which you just saw. So, and then we got the keychain. I guess you could put your keys on it. I mean, it's something that I wouldn't do. I just put it on the shelf to show off as a collector's item. I wouldn't risk losing it if I spent $249 on it. The next one that we got here is going to be the lithograph, where it shows the concept art for the Gears of War motorbike that JD is on. So that's, you got the box that everything comes in and all nice and neat and tidy package. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of the steel box, the steel casing. They didn't really show any of that. They didn't show it at all. So maybe it's still in the concept phase there. And the other one, again, is the JD Outsider. You can notice that his outfit's a little bit different, but that's about the only difference in between this one and the COG armor is the actual upper portion of JD there. It comes with the belt across the, going from the shoulder to the hip, with the lights across there, and of course the different style of jacket, more of a motorbike jacket. I like this one, but I don't like it nearly as much as the COG armor one. And with an up close shot, you can really see the detail that they put into the bike. But also with JD, he just looks slightly different with the lights and the placement of the lights and the little sash across the front of him with the shoulder harness that's there. And I really, if I had $249, I think this is something that I would get. I think it's really cool, and I think it's a good turning point in Gears of War, going away from Marcus to JD. I think that that's really symbolic there, and I think that this is a really cool package, but I don't have $249. But if you have $249 and you want to give it to me, that would be I would be more than happy to accept that. But I wanted to throw this out there before the day turned over into midnight, which is almost midnight now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and you guys have an absolutely fantastic Gears of War beta, and we'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you.